The second I start recording, the fridge starts humming. Be quiet. Would you look at that? It's still light outside, and we're starting a baking video. That is incredible. 11:50 in the morning. That's pretty good. Welcome back to another edition of the show that I kind of been doing. It's kind of like without a recipe, but also it's kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Who Wants to Be a Baker? I try and bake or cook something without a recipe, but there's also lifelines. Those include, I can do a 30-second Google search of anything I want. It doesn't have to be related to the recipe. I can phone a friend or call my mom for help. My mom's at work right now. I'm sure she would love to call me in the middle of her workday to ask her how many ounces of cream are in cream cheese. It's a good question. And the other lifeline, in the past, when I've done episodes of this, I have been able to look at the ingredient list. Without measurements, it's in the order from what I need most of it in the recipe to what I need the least of. Today's kind of different though. Today, we are making pumpkin whoopie pies, which I've never had. In the past, everything we've made, I've had. Frankly, I've only seen a picture of them once. I don't know why I'm making these harder on myself. I think basically they're like oatmeal cream pies, but pumpkin. So with that knowledge alone, we're gonna go for it. I got this recipe from Jerry. He's been on the channel. Jerry's sisters. Thank you to them. Also, look at my earrings today. Oh, we're in the spooky season. Happy October. There are those Pillsbury cookies. The Halloween Pillsbury cookies everybody eats all the time. These exact things. Now why do I have these? How come we're not making these? They're already made. Take this, shove it in the oven, call it a day. Also, I had these in the freezer. It just says keep dough refrigerated. You're not supposed to put these in the freezer. I thought they're really cute. I wanted to wear them for this, but obviously we're baking something a little more intricate. Also, my shirt, little spooky shirt, says let's watch scary movies with the Scream guy on it, which is relevant because I have friends coming over tonight for a scary movie night. I know. Those are backup cookies, but I was kind of hoping I could make some homemade pumpkin whoopie pies and then present them and be like, hey guys, made these fresh. We're gonna watch some jump scares. Oh, but you won't get a jump scare when you eat my pumpkin whoopie pies. They should be edible. The fact that I've never had these before, instead of the list of ingredients, what if I just get the list of measurements and then I have to mix and match, guess which ingredient goes with each measurement? I might have a fighting chance then. Anyway, let's get started on the pumpkin whoopie pie. I don't know why they're called whoopie pies. Is it called whoopie because it's like whoopee, a pie? Tonight we're having pie, whoopee. I don't know why I'm just pacing back and forth. Nobody gives the whoopie pies credit for such a good name, the whoopee. Mr. Feeney! They need to do better advertising. We're having pies for dinner. Whoopie pies. First thing I'm gonna do, it's what I always do. Gonna get a bowl. I don't know what you would bake a whoopie pie. Let's just go 350, see what happens there. She got a bowl. She got a bowl. Is this dirty from the last time we did that? We're gonna start with pumpkin. I'm guessing 1 can of pumpkin. I don't know how many whoopies the recipe makes. That's like banana bread makes 1 loaf. It's so easy to get that. How many whoopies does this make? Thinking like 8? That's why this is so hard. You have to know the ingredients, the measurements, how to bake it and how to prepare it, how many things you're making. Ow! What the? Ow! That like got jammed up right there. Okay. Ugh, I love pumpkin. Orange is one of my favorite colors. Oh, it smells good. It doesn't smell good, but that was a total lie. Why did I just lie? Whoopee! Smells like pumpkin pie without the sugar. Open up a can of whoop ass. Whoopee! Anybody just see me miss the garbage? Anybody just see me miss the garbage? Who, what, where, when, why? How? And you know it's splattered. Come on! You know who we need to clean this up? Riley! Pumpkin. Plugged in one of my lights by his water bowl. I just picture him just licking water, flicking it onto my light. That thing starts going up in flames. I somehow get electrocuted from all the way over here. I'm like, thank you, I'll call you if I need you again. We haven't even put anything in the bowl yet. Got the can of pumpkin open. Good thing it's not a can of whoop ass. The phrase opening up a can of whoop ass is an underrated saying. They should make mini whoopie pies and they come in a can, kind of like a tube, kind of like an Oreo sleeve, but an upright Oreo sleeve, a can of whoopie pie whoop ass. The point of these videos is just, I'm gonna get a degree in marketing. All right, I'm gonna write down the ingredients we put in. 1 can of whoop-ass pumpkin. She left brown sugar here. I'm guessing we need brown sugar. Holy, my mom wrote down number of items. Cake has 14. The filling has 5. And I'm guessing one of them's water. Why wouldn't it be a lot of brown sugar? How do you make pumpkin pie? Do they use regular sugar or brown sugar or both? 14 ingredients, they better use both. Guess I could do it over the bowl. That would be smart. Roughly a cup of brown sugar. Roughly a cup. If that wasn't enough sugar, we're gonna put a 1/4 cup of regular sugar. A 1/4 cup. Oh, what do you put in a pumpkin pie? Like a nutmeg? Maybe salt is an ingredient. I like to do a palm full of salt. Do we need baking powder or baking soda? Last time we used in the lemon bars, we used baking powder, whatever this one is, because it helped it do something. I always forget. Baking soda helps it rise. Baking powder helps it bake. Like bake into something solid. Oh, the oven's already, well, good. I got 11 more ingredients to figure out. Hold on. Last time we used an egg, because the egg was a solidifying agent. That's what my friend Marissa said when I called her. The egg is a solidifying agent. Does this need to be held together at all? When do you not put eggs in things? That's a good question. I'm so stressed I got the hiccups. I'm gonna resist the urge to put water in it, because y'all know that's what I want to do. Why would you have so many bags of powdered sugar? Maybe we put powdered sugar in here. Do you put flour in it? Okay. What, do they vacuum seal this shut? You know when you try and like move stuff to the bottom so you got somewhere to cut? There is no air in here to cut. Get out of here. Whoopee, 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 whoopee. 2/3 of a cup of powdered sugar. It's kind of resisting mixing in. Kind of looks like the pumpkin has dandruff. Not getting any thicker. There's more volume. Like there's more in the bowl, but it's not getting thick. I just keep stirring the bowl because I don't know what to do. Should we try flour? We'll do 1/3 cup of flour. 1/3 of a cup. Not 1/3 cup, meaning 3 cups. 1/3 of 3 cups. That little word would be 1/3. No, that still makes it sound like 3 cups. 1 3/4 of a cup? 1 3/4? That's 1/34. That'd be like you had flour, you were walking by with flour, and you sneezed on it. That would be how much flour you put in. Not the 1/3 of 3 cups. 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup. That's what it is. I don't get baking math, clearly. Okay, that might have done something. Look at it. Oh my god, like it's getting a little stringy. It's clamping. Now that's 1 3/4 of a cup. Okay, now we got some of that orange color back. It's not so dark. I think the brown sugar made it like a dark, dark brown. Okay, we might need more flour then. It don't look that bad no more. Should we try it? Holy shit. That's sweet. Whoopee! Oh! Tastes like a bottle of syrup a little bit. Really coats your tongue. No more sugar. No more sugar of any kind. Oh my god, what if we should we put syrup in this? A dash of syrup might taste good. Butter flavored. This is gonna be Christine's rogue ingredient. If I could ever get this open, maybe this is the universe telling me I shouldn't put in the syrup because I can't get this open. But why do we have a fresh bottle of syrup if my mom did not buy it for this recipe? No, that's incorrect because I did take that other bottle of syrup to make waffles in the woods. Waffles in the woods! So maybe that's why we have a new bottle of syrup. I feel like a dash of syrup couldn't hurt us.
No more sugar. No more sugar of any kind.
Oh, that was a lot. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I mean pumpkin-y, syrupy whoopie pies? Don't sound like a bad idea. Whoopee! Bad news doesn't sound so bad when you dance while you say it. Our house is going to be foreclosed on. Whoopee! Do we have enough time to do a break dance session in the kitchen? There's a little bit of syrup in there. Make it sticky so everything sticks together. That's genius.
That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Oh, look, the little pumpkin eater's back. What you need? More pumpkin? No, this has way too much sugar in it. I see the nose going. I do remember, it just came to me when I was in that cupboard because there's like Splenda, some weird Splenda in the cupboard. Oh my god, I love using context clues. It's like a little mystery. Oh, it reeks of maple syrup now. His sister did say to me, she goes, the recipe calls for Splenda. You could just use regular sugar. Which we did use the sugar. A 4th cup of sugar? Is it more than a 4th cup? Yeesh. How much Splenda could you really be putting in something? You're not gonna put like 2 cups of Splenda. Doesn't Splenda come in the little packets? Where do you even buy a mass quantity of Splenda? I really don't know if we should put an egg in. But if I look at the list of measurements, that's the change this time. If I look at the list of measurements, if it says like 3 of something, 3 of blank, it's not gonna be 3 of sugar. It's probably 3 of eggs, because the wording. I think we should use a lifeline, and I think we should look at the amounts. No, here, no, okay. Jeez, wait, whoa, it's teaspoon, teaspoon, teaspoon. These are very small measurements, and we have been going on teaspoon, 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 teaspoon. 3 cups? 3 cups of what? This is nuts. This is like a puzzle that we have to work through right now. I needed 3 cups of something. How many cups is in this? Serving size, 1/2 a cup. Amount of servings in a container, 3.5. 4 servings would be 2 cups. Do I need 2 of the pumpkin? I don't think I would need both cans of pumpkin. How many are we making? I need a bigger bowl? No, but then the next ingredient says 1 to 15 ounces. So I'm guessing, and this is perfectly 15 ounces. Light bulb, I think the pumpkin is this. What is the 3 cups? Of powdered sugar, maybe? Okay, then I need a cup of something, a cup of 1 and 2. 1 and 2? 1 and 2 with no measurements. Maybe 1 egg or 2 egg. What's the other? 1 what? This lifeline is giving me anxiety. 1 and 2. I did a cup of brown sugar. I'm gonna say one of these cups is brown sugar. 7 of the ingredients are like 0.1 teaspoon, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna say one of the teaspoons is salt. I wanna say the 2 is the eggs because what could the 1 be? It's not like a stick of butter, is it? 1 stick of butter? There's no way. I just got so flustered. I'm gonna put 2 eggs in. See what happens. 2 eggs. There's 1. I don't know if you need the whole egg. There's a second egg. That one's done. 1 what? 1 what? 1 crying session in the corner because I don't know what the I'm doing? 3 cups of something? It's gotta have to be powdered sugar because she's got 2 bags of powdered sugar. And I don't think you're gonna put just straight up regular sugar. If you put powdered sugar in it, would at least like make it clumpy. I used 2/3 of a cup of powdered sugar and I think I needed 3 cups. So I need to 1 more third cup, 1 more third of a cup, a third of a cup. This is the third.
No more sugar of any kind.
Whoopee! No, that's not right. No, that's not right. No. 1 cup of powdered sugar, so that's gonna be the 1 right here. I put in a third cup of flour. I only put a little tiny third cup of flour. I think the 3 cups is flour. Some baker at home right now is cheering. They're like, oh yeah, the flour. Put it in the flour. So I need 2 more of these. That's 2/3 of flour. Oh, there's a scooper in here. 3/3 of flour. Now we're moving to our cup. Stick with me. That's 3 cups of flour. In what world? I need to switch to like a spatula. Oh God, she's breaking out the spatula. I don't know if I like knowing the amounts without knowing the ingredients because I am stressed. It's like doing a jigsaw Tetris puzzle. I mean, you can't even see the pumpkin anymore. These are ghost-themed pumpkin whoopie pies because they're white as a ghost. And so will you once you eat this. Oh, there's the egg I forgot to break up. There's the yolk. This is getting so thick and sticky, so I think we're on the right track. Have a little faith in me. Look at that. It turned around. Look at that. We were right about the flour. We were right about the flour. Who's a baker? Who's a baker? Now if it comes out burnt, sometimes you eat things burnt. Gives it character, gives it flavor, extra crunchy mouth feels. So I'm gonna say the 1 cup was regular sugar. I only put in a 4th, and I'm saying it's too sweet. I made up for the less sugar with maple syrup, which is a form of sugar. It feels like we were in high school and the teacher's like, please explain the quadratic formula. ax squared plus bx squared equals cx. And they're like, no, well, the real answer would be to start from the cx squared and to move backwards. And you want to move into the formula. You know, you're just not getting it. You really need to show your work. And even if you do, it's still going to be wrong because you're not showing the work like I wanted to show the work. If you're not thinking about it the same way I'm thinking about it, the guy who's not passing the class. I need a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a teaspoon, a teaspoon, a half teaspoon, a half teaspoon, and a 1/4 teaspoon. Of fucking what? I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna say we need a tablespoon of water. There's gotta be water in here. And I'm not even gonna measure it. I'll tell you how much a tablespoon is. Boop, that's a tablespoon of water. Mark it off. It was getting too thick. I had to bring it back. I'm never gonna feel bad for always throwing in water into a recipe because if water makes or breaks your recipe, how good was the recipe to begin with? But baby, I should have put all the spices in before it's literally like a brick loaf. How am I gonna mix in spices? They're just gonna get clumped into one piece. Baking powder? 1 teaspoon baking powder. Going in. Put me in, coach. We gotta make sure we spread this out. Kinda looks like clay. I got cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. Oh, this is 100% a whoopie pie. A pumpkin whoopie pie. We're gonna do a whole teaspoon of it. Oh yeah. This smells like pumpkin spice everything. My goodness gracious. Half of it's going in the bowl as we speak. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. You know what? I'm just gonna do... Oh my God. Hey! We'll say ginger and cinnamon took up a half a teaspoon and a half a teaspoon. I still need a 1/4 teaspoon of something and a 1 teaspoon of something else. And you know what? I'm not gonna put anything. Nothing. What do you need a 1/4 of a teaspoon of? What is a 1/4 of a teaspoon is nothing. How about some good vibes? You're gonna taste delicious. My friends are gonna love this. I'm never gonna have to make it again because, you know, they'll love it so much that they just make it themselves all the time. Okay, that's a 1/4 teaspoon of good vibes, good advice. Bam, that's in there. This feels like the right consistency. I don't think all those spices actually got mixed around in here. Some of them will taste cinnamony. Some of them will taste like ginger. It's just the luck of the draw. I'm gonna use another lifeline. Instead of doing a 30-second Google search, I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds to look at the recipe. I'm gonna see how the hell we put these on a baking sheet and we get them in the oven. Oh, I lost the email. Okay, go, load! Why are we why are we not loading? Preheat 350. Boo! Did it. Together, brown sugar, eggs, Splenda oil. Oil? Oh, we need oil. Add eggs. No, incomplete. Separate the dry ingredients until combined. Use a pastry bag with a round tip. A round tip baked for 11 minutes. A bag with a round tip? I don't think that's gonna happen. On what, a cookie sheet? On what, a cookie sheet? A cookie sheet timer. I'm supposed to put it in a bag and squeeze it out? Completely forgot about oil. Oh, and look at this, a brand new thing of oil. I'm just gonna put a splash of oil in. That was too much. That's gonna ruin the consistency. Also, it said like, have the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients and then you combine. No, we always put all of it together. Now it's glossy. Glossy and it's pooling. My tears are about to be pooling in this bowl as well because that was going so well until I did that. But it's $3.50 for 11 minutes. This does not want to accept the oil into the ball of dough. Accept the oil. Accept it. Accept it. Work it in there, ladies. We need the oil in there. That was the smoothest I've ever gotten anything out of that cupboard. Mostly because the baking sheets are at the front. I just don't like how easy that was. I like to walk in like this. Oh, I'm just on over here. I'm gonna get the muffin tin. I'm gonna get the muffin tin for Grandma's favorite pants. Oh my God, I just got such big hips. It's hard for me to get in this cabinet with my broad shoulders. What do we got? Ceramic in here today? Hold up, I see her. I see her in the back. Oh, she got me. What are you keeping in there? Your chinchilla from the 7th grade science fair? I don't think so. Not today. You better throw a can of Lysol in there and hope it gives up. I need that muffin tin. Spray the crap out of this. These whoopie pies ain't sticking to this. You can either have a whoopie pie or you can have some whoop ass. Because I've been in the back stretching. Do I even attempt to try and put these in a bag and make them out into little circles, or do I just plop them on as one does? This is going to be a disaster. Oh my God, it's kind of working. What the heck? Yeah, but like, what is that? How big do they need to be? Are they like spirally little whoopie pies? Okay. Is that what we're supposed to be doing? I don't There is no way. That is not correct. How do I get like a nice thing? I just spit all over these. How do I get like a nice out of the bag? No, theirs is literally spirally like that. One corner snip, squeeze out eccentric circles of batter starting from the middle and working hours. It is correct. I'm doing it right. Keep it on then. What is the cleanest way to do this? It's just the bag collapses and then I'm smushing it and then I'm doing this. Why am I so good at this? Holy cow. Give me a Ziploc bag, a pair of scissors, and a batter of your choice. Batter up! I'm gonna go to town. We'll be hitting home runs all day. I'm like holding my breath while I do this. These actually look acceptable. I'm Miss Susie Baker over here. Look at that. That one kind of looks like a pile of dog shit, but look at that. This one's amazing. Good Lord. I'm gonna put these in the oven. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay, I did learn. I'm gonna make another tray, the other bag sitting in the bowl now, but I'm gonna use a bigger bag and I'm gonna put it all in at once and then be done, and then I don't have to go back and it gets messy and yada yada yada. We're gonna go in for our second round, laying the whoopie pies as I like to call it. Boom! Done! Done! I think that quarter teaspoon of me whispering good vibes did the trick. Look at these. Tell me that doesn't look good. Oh! Okay, let's put the next batch in. They're not sticking to the pan, so there's that. We did it, we did it, we did it, yeah! Okay, I just took the other ones out of the oven. I let these in for like another minute or two. Look how good these look. A little brown on the side. See little spices in them? This is what you think you look like. Plump, swirly, double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon. You walking around living your best life. This is what you look like. Falling half the pan, it's not coordinated, nothing's actually coming together. Got little Hershey squirt looking doodads hanging off of you. They have like this crazy little bit of like bounce to them. Boop, 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 fluffy, look at that. They're not hard as a rock. They smell pumpkin-y, a little spicy. Couple of little air pockets in there. Maybe they're not the exact right color, but celebrate good time, come on, boom, 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 boom. She made the pumpkin whoopie pie, boom, 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 boom. You could see your bacon from the sky, boom, 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 boom. We put the batter in a bag, boom, 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 boom. Now we gotta make the cream cheese frosting, and you could fuck it up, but we're not gonna fuck it up because we did so good so far. La, da, da, da. The only thing left to do is the cream cheese frosting, and I don't want to mess it up because it ruined the carrot cake. So I have, because it was attached to the list of the other measurements, it says the cream cheese filling is 16 ounces of something, 8 ounces of something else, a stick of something, a capful of something, and a pinch. So I know the stick is a stick of butter. Should it be room temp melted? Probably. This has been in the freezer. I know the capful is most likely going to be vanilla. I don't know the pinches. Maybe like a pinch of cinnamon? The 8 ounces I think is cream cheese. 8 ounces of cream cheese. It comes in 8 ounces. What is 16 ounces of something? We don't have any half and half. We don't have any creamer in here. So I don't know what it could be. I'm stumped. I'm just gonna quickly glance. She's got the ingredients. I'm gonna quickly glance at the ingredients. 2 seconds. Get my lazy eye on there, try and focus up. Sugar, cream cheese, butter. So I was right. The cream cheese is 8. I need powdered sugar, 16 ounces. Hello. Big old block of cheese. Oh, she sticks the landing. 16 ounces, 8 ounces in a cup. That's what we're going with. I don't even know if that's correct. We're gonna do 2 cups of powdered sugar, and then we're gonna call it a day. Now, if I've learned anything, you cannot mix frosting on your own. I always put my hand on here and then I want to go to turn it on. How do I do that? Is there anything else that you hold like this? You got a cup? It's like having a hair dryer. You put it on, you go to put it on, you're trying to like feel the heat. I just hold on to this just to make sure it's working. Like my hands are so strong, I'm going to hold these in place even though it's on the high setting and my hands are going to get mangled and mashed up here. Could these break a finger? If I just stuck my finger, could it break? I'm not going to Google it. Put this on a low setting. That's about a cup. Slowly add it in. This looks so good. Look at it dripping off it. Good job. High five. Maybe I just don't like cream cheese frosting. It just tastes like a little soury to me. But I did the exact right thing. Whatever. It's good. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit and I'm going to put my things together. Put them together. I'm going to get a top and a bottom of the crusty pumpkin whoopie pies, and I'm gonna put them together with a little bit of icing in the middle. Let's clean up. I love when you can just make a cut and the whole kitchen's clean. Why isn't real life like that? I feel like I kind of cheated this episode, but I still had to figure it out. I'm gonna give it to myself. I haven't even tasted it. I made none of these the same size. Put the top on. Moment of truth. The frosting has to be thicker. It's ooh and gooing out the thing. It doesn't taste bad. This is how mine turned out. I got the camera dirty. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. But that's not what they look like in this picture. And this frosting's so thick, you can like see the bite marks in it. I'm gonna try just the pumpkin bites though. It is a little bland. The recipe itself. 3 cups all-purpose flour. I did that. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. I only put a tablespoon of water. I did half a teaspoon of cinnamon. That's where the flavor is. 1 teaspoon ground ginger. 1 cup of brown sugar. I got the brown sugar. Half a teaspoon ground cloves. Ground cloves of what? Of cinnamon? Again with the grounded cinnamon? 1 cup of vegetable oil. No, we did like a tablespoon. How would have the vegetable oil helped with the texture? What was the 1 and the 2? 2 large eggs. Oh, I didn't put vanilla in. I don't know what Mama Snaps put for the 2. It was for the 2 eggs. Then she just put a 1. But then no measurement next to it. So I don't know what that was. I think it was the oil. 1 cup of oil. She just put a 1. So I didn't put any oil. If I said I would have seen 1 cup, maybe I would have thought of the oil. So that might have been a Mama Snaps mistake. Sift together the dry ingredients. I didn't sift nothing. All I did was sift it from 1 bowl to the pan. So I'm gonna say it was a success. I'm gonna make my friends try it. That was a good one for not knowing what these are supposed to taste like and not knowing what to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, okay? I put out new videos every Monday, Friday. Friday's the after snaps. I kind of just fill you in on what's been going on, going up, going down, going sideways. I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Whoop ass!
Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. I made this for you.
Thanks.
Wow! Please don't let me
If I don't make it tomorrow, you guys know
Okay.
why.
What's wrong with it? I don't think they taste so good. Yeah, what the?
I don't know.
What's wrong with it? Okay, don't be dramatic. I thought they're okay.
They're okay.
You know
It's
when
like
you
a pumpkin loaf.
you know when you like let Play-Doh sit out for a while?
Yeah.
It has the
This
same
is how they-
consistency.
Oh, Teresa wants to try it.
Okay, I'll bring some.
Yeah.
Let me try about that. Maybe the
Teresa
cream
and
cheese
Margaret.
Is it how it tasted out of the oven?
It just doesn't taste like anything. It's just like a little.
I didn't put enough cinnamon. And
I was gonna say, I really don't taste pumpkin.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's a whole can of it in there. I didn't put all the dry ingredients.
Oh.
Gooey.
So, he's got a what?
Oh,
What are you
soda?
drinking?
Coke.
What are you drinking?
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper.
Why did I know that?
Gotta try this too.
Yeah,
It's edible.
I tried, whatever.
You tried.
A third of a cup. A third of a cup. A third of a cup. Third cup. A third of a cup. That's what it is.